Right, this one is for absolute beginners. So if you've never done a painting before, this would be an ideal one to paint. Because it's a good little painting, which is just nice and easy, nice and steady. Relaxing one. Feel relaxing. So this one makes you feel relaxed. Right, that makes like a creamish sort of colour. Looks like a flesh tone colour, that, mixed with a bit of brown. So I'll whack that in there. Same down here, whatever I'm whacking in at top, whacking it in down there as well in my water. That's sky there, that's water down there. Right, we need some cerulean blue now. I'll bring that in. Yeah, cerulean blue sky like that. So, and the same. Seems to be bluer on the left hand side than on the right hand side, so I'm not same with my water. Something like that. Oh, I like that. Right, make like a mixture of them two colours now, that blue and that creamish colour together. And get like a distant alien. Paper's still wet, so will give me like a soft edge, but that'll be nice with a nice soft edging. Look at that, that looks miles away. A bit come out there, so that's it. There we are, and then down here, reflection. Just reflecting what's above. So, put a bit more in. That more in there. Added a tiny tad of burnt umber in that, just to darken it a bit. More a tiny bit. Alright. That's that. Right, so now, same colour, only adding a bit more burnt umber in this time. And I'll take it a tiny bit even darker. There. Something like that. The paper's still wet. Just dabbed a bit more blue in that. A little bit more. See that are of my colours varying. Tad more blue. Same again. Into the reflection. In the what? Wow! Bit of reflection in the wow. So I dab more blue in there. And a dab more brown in there. This one's a bit stronger because it's a bit closer. And then same again. Into my water. Misty, quite far away. I could even with this one actually. I think I'm going to do nice sort of brownish colour. Just put in, just across here. It just looks like a little bit of land. Oh, that's it. I'll just bring that out a tiny bit. Something like that. Sorry, my hands in way. Then I'm going to go even darker. Just come right underneath this. And just put a bit of a tiny darker bit there in that reflection. That's it. Right, I think I'll wash my brush now. Dry it. Wash it and get pretty dry. And then we sort of come in here and just do that and that. Which makes it look a bit more water. There we are. Makes that look a little bit more like water. Right, now. Wet this brush. Chisel the end. Oh, this is pretty chiseled end anyway on this one. Right. And then I'm going to take out a waterline. So I'll come all the way across there, like that, across that line there. Do that. And dry this brush stone dry. Go over it again. There we are. Look at that. See, this paint's still wet. Taking water off my brush, and then a bit more on there. See it totally dry it. Another little water line. Do one more. Cross, turn that one out a bit. My hand might be going anyway. There, like that. I'll wash, totally dry it. Come back in, totally dry brush. Wash it once more, dry it again. There, it's that, and then I think do one more waterline, but just have it about there, to there like that, dry it, it's that, and then dry the whole entire thing. Of a brain dead vegetable, tell you. But anyway, that's the end of that story. Right, I'm going to pin this back with some clips. There. Right, now paper to rub the rough bits off it. So now we've got that. This is a sort of painting. It's just relaxing to do. It's nice to do. It's like I've tried a lot of stuff to relax. Tried meditation. It's good. It's better than sitting around doing notes all day. But I find this even more relaxing than meditation. Right, I'm getting some designer's white gouache now. And just here, we'll stick in. Nice sailing boat. Oh, okay. Bomb and dazzler in it. You can put your own wherever you want, don't matter. If you paint this, the world's your lobster, you can stick it anywhere. Don't matter. That's a reflection there. Yeah, the world's your lobster. You can do what you want. So you put in mine there. You can put your own wherever you want. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to have two more here. One there, rear reflection, and one there, rear reflection. Try and put them in a little bit stronger, because as this white dries it tends to fade a bit more. That's that. I'll let that dry and I'll probably go back over both of them. Right, now I'm going to put on, I'm going to bash the end of this brush up. I'll just show you, just like that. Bashed it up in the hands, look at that. I'm going to put some stuff in the foreground here now. So let's have a look. Mixing a few colours. I've got a bit of brown and a bit of green. I'm going for quite a dark green colour because I think it's sort of slightly silhouetted in here. So I'm going for, let's just test that there. Oh, look at that, I like that. There's quite a few different colours in my brush there. See them different colours? Look at that. So I love that. Absolutely love it. So got some blue in there, a bit of brown. There's even a bit of black in there. Bit of Payne's grey. Maybe it's going a tiny bit lighter as I come up. A bit more greeny. Look at that. Add titsy dab of water. Not quite coming off my brush. Right, let's try that. There we are. Something like that. Now, I like that. Get this, you can use your fingernail if you want. I use this. It's like, no, I'm going to have to dampen that a bit. Just to, I want to scratch some stuff in, so I'm going to have to, the paint's too dry, scrape through it, so I'll have to dampen it a bit. See if that works. This one does like a thinner scratch. There, that's that. Then what I want to do, a bit of brown, dark colours. Whack a bit of green in there. Some of this. Look at that. Grasses. And then make that into rocks. There we are. Put some grasses in there, just scratch them in like that lot. And that's put my rocks into the ground. And then one more thing. Just want to come up. Couple of dark bits coming out of there as well. Why not? Like that. Darken some light. And then, what I might do, let me wash this brush, tell you what I'm going to do now. I'm going to get a little bit of yellow on my brush, smash my brush end up a little bit, and just come across with some as well. Something like that. That'll do. So that's that. I'll tell you what I'm going to do now while I've got this dark on here. Colour on here. I'm going to pop in. Oh, my hands away. Let me come from this side. Pop in a little bit of the thing on that boat there. Two little, just little tiny dots on there. On there. One there, just for the bits there. What's that? Tell you what I could do as well. Just tiny bit of waterline. Come from this side again. Tiny bit just coming off there, just to show that that's going that way into my painting. There, something like that. Tiny bit stronger. See, I'm just chugging along in there. And then I think I will do as well, one more bit to this boat. I think I will just pop that in. A little bit of gout, extra gout on top of there. Although that's not faded much anyway, so I think we're alright. That's that. Alright. There. That. Now, what do we need now? We'll pop in a massive tree. Massive big tree. So, this colour, a bit of that colour, a bit of that colour. A few colours in here now. This is a big tree. Slightly darker now on the back bit. I'm going to have my lights coming in that way. Now, rigger brush. This brush brilliant for little, when you start getting into your little branches. Press on hard with it, like that, to get thickness look, then gradually take it off. Okay. Stuff like that. Like that there, could have done my stain. See? And yeah, let's have a nice thin one there. Looks like something's coming out of there. And maybe it's a one. Yeah, like that. Then all these little twigs around there. I think I'll have this as a tree with just the twigs on it. It's winter. I've only just decided that it's going to be winter. Just decided, just this minute. Take that clip off there. Stick some stuff in. Some bushes in there, like that. What we'll do now is do some grasses like that. Quick way of doing grasses, look. That end's all split, you see, on that hike brush or hikey brush, depending on what some people. It's a Japanese brush, people call it different stuff. Okay, call it what you want. Different colours mixed in there. Let's see, just pop a bit more and bash that end up again. Yeah, there's a bit more grasses in there. Don't really like that colour, it's not true. That'll do. Then turn these into rocks. So right there, rocks there. Do this every time, so I'll hold it. More rocks here. Rocks there like that. Put some grasses in. You see what I'm doing? Yeah, why not I just look through here at what I'm actually doing? Well, looking through my camera to see what I'm doing. Cool. What's that? Cool. I'm going to some dark, put some couple of little strands in like that. I'll tell you what I will do. A couple here just going up this tree like that. That's it. Always looks good when you do that. Tip for you. Yeah, a couple like that. Yeah, a little twig here. Yeah. Right. We're about done. What I'm going to do now, get this colour, what's in here, mix it down into a nice sort of browny tree colour. Squeeze it out, there's too much paint on there, mash the end up, and just put in, there look, that looks like all them tiny little twigs on there. Do that like that. There. Couple of birds in. This is Peter and Paul. Peter and Paul's, they're keeping an eye on stuff. They keep making sure that they're culling the worms. They're making sure that we don't get too many worms. So they're just keeping an eye on the worms. They reckon if you put a worm in some flour, you can see if it trumps. But I thought, what if it sneezes? How would you know the difference? Well, they're keeping the worms down. Peter and Paul, nearly forgot. Signature. Right, let me find a place to put it. I'll put it, I'll show you this in a minute. I'll put it down here. Let's zoom in on the signature. Bertie, show you. So that's quite a simple one to do. You can go at that. Nice and relaxing. Yeah. Better than sitting around doing that all day, and better than meditating. Boy, I can